right, today we are doing a review because we are going to have a quiz on Monday. So again, this is the review. Make sure you complete this, study it, look it over, at least on Sunday, and bring it Monday so you can have a successful quiz. All right, now, for questions 1 through 5, 1 through 5, we're going to classify and determine if it's congruent or supplementary, right? So let's look at this. 1 and 8. Here's 1, here's 8. They are on different sides of the transversal, so we call that alternate, and they're outside the parallel lines, so they're exterior. Alternate, exterior. All right? My pen's being crazy. All right, and then we learned in our notes, which you could look at from Wednesday, alternates are congruent. Cool. Okay, now what about 6 and 3? Here's 6, here's 3. They are not on the same side of the transversal, so they're alternate. And these are also in between the parallels, so that's alternate interior. And like we said, alternates are congruent. 2 and 3. Now look at this. 2 is acute, 3 is obtuse. Okay, they're on the same side of the transversal, they're to the left of it, but they're on different, and they're in between the two parallels, that is same side interior. Right? We're going to use same sides. And the S rule, same sides are supplementary. Add up to 180. What about 5 and 8? So 5's over here, 8's over here. They're both to the right of the transversal, so they are same side, potentially. Now, are they both in, both out, or one in, one out? Well, 5 and 8 are outside of the two parallels, so those are called exterior. They're both exterior. And the same side rule is that they are supplementary. S rule, same sides are supplementary. What about 5 and 7? Okay, now 5 and 7 are kind of going to look like the last two that we did. 5 and 7 look like they're on the same side of the transversal, so that's cool. But notice 5 is outside the parallel, 7's inside the parallel. They're not both in, they're not both out, it's one in, one out. That's the weird situation where they're in the same position, top right, top right. Remember, if it's in the same position, we call that corresponding. Weird one when one's in, one out on the same side. And the C rule, correspondings are congruent. All right. All this is in your notes from Monday and Tuesday. You definitely need to look at that. Okay. Now, let's remember the zigzag rule. If you know angle 2 is 57, then I'm going to put a little 57 degrees right here. And we said that if you alternate, all those angles are going to be matching. So 57 is acute. Well, what else is acute? Angle 1, angle 3, angle 4. Do you see how they kind of make a zigzag? They're alternating. All those angles, if we know that they have parallel lines, then, and since we do, all these acute angles are going to match. They're all 57 degrees. Cool. And then I know the other four, C5, 6, 7, and 8, those obtuse angles. All I gotta do is find the supplement. Subtracting from 180 gives me 123. All right, so that means angle 5 is 123, angle 6 is 123, angle 7 is 123, angle 8 is 123. Once you have this labeled, this is going to be super easy over here, right? Cool. Now the last one, remember, you're going to have to do algebra ones. You want to think, are these congruent or supplementary? Now look, this looks obtuse. This looks obtuse. They match. So if they match, they're both obtuse, since they're parallel lines, yeah, we set them equal and solve. Or you know the relationship, they're on different sides of the transversal, in between the parallels, alternate interior, we call it. Alternate interiors means they're congruent. Again, you could just tell obtuse, obtuse matches. So congruent means you're going to set them equal. So 9x plus 2 equals 119. Set them equal and solve. Get rid of that loner minus 2 on each side to get rid of the plus 2. And then divide by 9 to get rid of the coefficient. What is 117 divided by 9? 13. And that's it. Okay. So your quiz will be very similar to this. Make sure you know what you're doing, how to solve these, and bring this review completed for Monday to take that quiz.